Alrighty then. I can stitch the one video. Mind you, everyone, I'm talking about a TikTok thing, so we are going to not hit that button. We're going to hit this button. We're going to invite the derp's herp and the herp derp. Well, we don't want to deal with him. There you are. Yep, start streaming. We're gonna get my introduction. Hello, welcome. I got the herpster. Let's go. I'm twitchy and
ready to rumble. All right, here we go. All right, it's gonna start joining me while I'm opening my stream.
All right. I got so much fucking shit. So much shit.
Oh no.
Speaking
of shit, Zoe ate butter and she's lactose intolerant.
No.
I'm sorry, Zoe. I didn't mean to out you like that. Okay. Hi. Hello. Wait, did my stream not work? Oh, there we go. Okay. Hi guys. What about a bitch? Get ready and buckle up.
Everyone, I'm gonna whip out the deeper voice that I don't pull out too often for this fucking tea time. So, I have been waiting almost a full year for this to be talked about. Mind you, I've thought of making an actual video on this to say my actual feelings of the situation several times and decided might have been wondering because, well, there's a few of my friends on my YouTube that I just didn't explain everything to.
People outside. There's people outside.
Why?
There's very violent people outside.
You bitch! You cannot be allowed to persist in my location. Die! Your existence is an insult.
I am lagging so fucking bad right now, dude.
I don't blame. I know it's not your fault. My Wi-Fi is bad.
Yes.
But, first off, before I get into this, I need to make sure the stream's actually functioning, and that I haven't died.
By the way, new addition. Don't know if you guys have seen it. I think you did. Last stream, we now have these mushrooms.
Alright, if you would do me a favor and, keep an eye on my chat for me.
Oh, absolutely.
And also just let me know if my stream dies at all.
We got 3 people watching. What's up, guys? How are you? How is your day? Welcome to the tea. You guys
Alright, everyone.
Really curious.
So, this is basically, I have been waiting to talk about this for a while. The herpderp here finally decided that they were gonna have their thing to say, gonna out this bitch all over
right fucking now.
her page on the Talk of Tick, the TikTok, the clock app, the angry clock app instead of the angry bird app.
I forgot. I panicked. I was like, wait, what is this? But no, it's Geralt. I'm sorry, Geralt. I'm so sorry, Geralt. Shit. My brain went, oh wait, zombie, and went knife, and I'm like, wait, no, don't. That spells death for me. No. Shit. Geralt is here. Geralt is okay. I had a dumb moment.
Alright, anyway. But everyone, if you're wondering what this is all about, if you're wondering, because I haven't hinted at it just enough yet, we are going to be talking about a 1x of mine, more recent, severely toxic type of person that we just don't want around these parts.
Exactly.
There was a lot of, manipulation, and I'm not going to come across and even in the slightest bit say that I'm innocent, because it takes 2 to tango. I'm the one that chose to stay in this relationship knowing it was toxic, and that's my fault. And there's things that I probably could have done better, but there were things that should have been done better on her part as well. But they weren't, because she never cared. She actually genuinely never actually fucking cared. That's the funniest part of it. She tried to come off like after it happened to telling me one thing, but with the, oh, well, we could get back together again later, you know, if you want to try that. Her words, mind you. If I had text, I would so love to show you, but I don't, because I don't save shit from the people that I break up with, well, that break up with me in this case. Mind you, it was a decision of, like, do I let this person make me the bad guy, or do I make them be the bad guy? They wanted me to break up with them. So hard. I will straight up say that. In the end, I saw exactly what she had done. She had tried to get me to break up with her by being as toxic as she could be, and just being an outright bitch. But it didn't work out in her favor, because, well, I'm stubborn. And outright refuse to give up. I figured, okay, if there's something wrong, then maybe I'll try and fix the situation. You know, that seems like the smart, logical thing to do when you're in a relationship, right? If you see a problem, try to fix it. I feel like, well, it's kind of hard to fix it when the problem when the problem is the other person. But we'll get into this in a moment, to more detail and more explanation. Everything started out, I would say, middle of 2019, mid to late 2019, sometime in June. I know the exact date, but I'm not going to give the exact date, because there's no point. But we'll say roughly...
Fucking orangutan. Anyway, continue.
But roughly around the end of June, I met my ex. And now, mind you, this was coming out of an extremely toxic relationship as it is. So, should I have gotten into another relationship as soon as I did? No. Another mistake that I made.
Praise
now,
the button.
My ex knew of the mental traumas and things that I had been dealing with and how low I felt and how much I just hated myself. Because of the amount of shit that I had been through. There was a lot. That's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. Well, my ex decided to take advantage of that on my weak situation, and I do have to thank her. She did help me get away from my ex before her, which was a godsend, I guess, to help me get out of that situation. But she decided she wanted to take advantage of the fact that I was broken. Which... Plenty of relationships have had that happen to them. People in relationships. Guys, girls, everywhere in between.
Yeah.
It's just a thing that kind of happens because people are assholes. That's not gender specific.
Yeah.
To all those fucking feminazis and opposite end, like, you know, male fucking agenda, like, toxic masculinity and everything. I couldn't think of the word. Toxic masculinity.
Male agenda.
The male agenda. Oh, God, that sounds so, like... TW. But listen.
Anyway.
I had just been waiting. I had been waiting for so long to say this shit. Because after that point, and I had actually gotten with this person, and we'll say, officially started dating them at the beginning of July. Between me and her. We didn't tell everybody else till about a few months later. So, it sucks. Honestly, this part's going to suck to say it, but she was the longest relationship I had ever had. It was 1.5 years. Which to some people, they're like, oh, that's nothing. But it's like, well, when you live in a town where most of fucking people in it are thoughts, or homophobic, or racist, or all of the above.
Am I able to smelt these potatoes?
Yes. If they're there, you can, yes.
Yay. Potatoes.
Pardon me, I have bronchitis.
Yeah, we're gonna sound like shit the entire video. And I sound like shit on my TikTok, but fuck it.
Okay, I wasn't prepared for us to say that at the same time. But anyway, this person could constantly played on the fact that I had been through what I went through. Now, I made a mistake right at the beginning of the relationship. A very, very, very big mistake. Everyone, if you ever get in a relationship, I will tell you this now. If you have a settlement check of any kind, or you have any kind of massive amount of money coming your way, or you have a job with big income, do not tell the person you are in a relationship with right off the bat. Give that a while. I'd say maybe a year, and if it survives a year, then talk to them about it. Because, oh boy, did I fucking learn from that.
Phoenix, this is a voice to match how you look. Love you. Yes, I love you too, Zoe. I know I look like shit. Thanks for noticing. I made sure to rub extra dirt on my face today. Pain.
Pain. Pain without love. Wait, never mind. You're streaming on Twitch.
Hang on, I need to bring down my render, cause... Fuck.
Oh, yeah, you know what? That might help me not lag so much. Pretty sure I have my render at max.
It's already helping me.
We'll put it down to 12.
Yeah, that's what I put it at. Can't see shit, but that's fine.
That's okay.
Love you too,
no,
my
I'm
Zoe
not.
child.
I'm sorry, but I'm not. But, okay, anyway. But like I was saying, everyone, if you have, like, any kind of massive income, or you're getting a settlement check for being in, like, a car wreck, or you're getting something from a dead family member, an inheritance, that's what that's called, do not tell the person you just got in a relationship with about it. And if you do tell them about it, do not tell them the amount of money you're getting.
Exactly.
Because I will tell you what, this should have been a red flag I noticed right off the bat. She would constantly talk about the money, saying that, oh, I would give her this, and that I would give her this. Not that I might, or that it would be nice, it was saying that I would. Like, what?
There's a Zoglin. What?
Oh, God.
What?
What? What? Anyway.
Ah, pain! 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 Oh! Jesus, they hit like a gold ding fucking orangutan.
But, either way, you know, one of the situations where she got really pissed off. And I noticed it, but I just never called it out to her. Later on down the line, after months and months and months of fighting and stress, because I actually moved in with her at one point. Worst mistake I ever made. And I stand by that. Was not worth it. The amount of fights. You see the game we're playing? Block game? She started in like a fucking 4.5 hour long fight over coal. Fucking coal. And not a whole, just 2 pieces. 2 pieces of coal. I wish I could make this shit up. I wish I was joking with you. This is legitimate. I will get Boss Man at some point to fucking attest to this in a video that I make specifically about this topic. It was so fucking stupid. Then the settlement check comes out. I'm able to get my computer that I have. I'm able to get a bunch of other things, including my Nintendo Switch, as well as I got Bosoyus Man a PS4, which is what I'm streaming on at the moment, his PS4, because mine is broken.
Yep.
Our friend Psycho Reaper, which is what I'm going to refer to him as, because that's his Xbox gamer tag, an Xbox, because I decided I wanted to be nice to my friends, who had been there for me. And at this point, I'd spent most of the money on me and other people. I hadn't spent the money on her, and that was starting to really piss her off, because she wasn't getting any of it.
Phoenix.
What?
Zoe says, no offense, Phoenix, but you're kinda dumb, lol, love you.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's 100% fair. I am kinda dumb.
At least you're woman enough to admit it.
At least I'm dumb enough to be aware that I'm dumb. Wait, I didn't say that right. At least I'm smart enough.
No, you're dumb enough to be aware that you're dumb, yes. I apologize, you're not going to get to see the sky. It causes too much lag.
I am big brain.
No, it makes me uncomfy. Hang on. I swear to fuck, I'm going to hurt you.
For context, everyone, herpderp hates that noise. They hate it so bad.
If you have not fucking seen, I do not recommend. Ah! That is death!
Creeper all man?
No!
What?
Ow, shooties! And a creeper all man.
Skeletons. Okay, you know, I'm not even gonna lie. It took me a
Ouchie,
little
shooties.
too long to figure out what you meant. So I feel a
it's a
little
creeper all
depressed
man.
about it. You went, shooties, and I'm like, what?
What? Ouch, shooties. What? Huh?
Huh?
Oh!
Oh, Skelepane.
Skelepane.
Windows made out of, window made out of skeletons.
Skink brain.
Skelepane. Alright, anyway. But continuing on with this. It continued like this for, I'd say, a couple of months. I kept putting up with constant bullshit. I mean, what?
Come here.
Hang on.
Okay, my
Give me
viewers
just a
can
moment,
see
everyone.
this. Real quick, like, stand here. Now, look at these leaves. Now, go to your settings. Go to video. And turn off fancy leaves.
I know, it makes them solid block.
It looks so strange.
It's disgusting.
It legit looks like I'm in... Oh god,
No,
the
think about
quality.
Think about it. There are players that have to play with that normally because it's called Bedrock on mobile. Yes, feel attacked.
Poor humans.
But no, but all for realness, to my Bedrock players on mobile, I am so sorry that you have to deal with the quality of the game that you deal with. It's so horrible.
I deeply apologize.
But back on task. I did get a comment. I need to see what that is. I will look momentarily so that I can respond to it. Oh, hello, Biometric. I'm just talking shit about an X. Well, not really talking shit. I'm spilling the fucking tea. I guess you can't say you're talking shit if you're telling the truth.
Yeah.
But back to where I was. She was constantly about the money. After I bought her two things, and two things only, which I shouldn't have bought her, a laptop and a Nintendo Switch. Mind you, that's like roughly $1,400 that I've just now spent on her.
Oh, God, they're back.
But
Finally, I have my fancy
to be fair, I do and don't feel bad about it because I did spend well over fucking 10K on myself, which is something I never do. I never spend a massive amount of money on myself. So the fact that I spent that much on me kind of surprised myself. But everybody was telling me it was okay, so I did.
Yeah,
I should have been a little bit smarter with the money.
Yourself.
Should have bought a few different things that I bought. Like I bought a PS4 VR set from Disc Replay and a few other things, and I should have actually got a proper actual VR headset. But you live and learn. But that's not what this is about. It's not about what I spent and what I bought. It's about my ex and the shit that she had put me through. So, that happened. After I had no money, this is when her true colors shined through. I had nothing to give her. I have no money. I am of no benefit to her, in her opinion, in any way, shape, and or form. I cannot help her in any way, even though I very much could. I have a lot of strings I can pull, and I have a lot of things that I can do. I just choose not to do them because, well, I don't really have a reason to. But it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But she had decided, I guess, that I'm no longer worth her time. Things started to go downhill quickly. Fights started breaking out more frequently. She started picking fights over stupidest things. When she couldn't be mad at me over something in real life, she would choose to be mad at me over something in Minecraft. Or any other game we would play. Which is fucked up. But it's whatever. It happened. It continued on like this for the entirety of the rest of the year. 2020 was the worst year for me. This was all happened in 2020. At the end of 2020, in December, right at the end of December, beginning of January, the final straw had been pulled. She had been talking to a dude, getting him to threaten me. Mind you, there's no beef with this dude. He got played just as hard as I did. I'm chill with this dude. And that's fine, you know, you do what you do for who you think is your friends, because they're your friends.
Yes, Zoe, Phoenix is your aunt, absolutely.
Fucking bet, alright.
You're an aunt now.
Is that how I'm just gonna be identified on YouTube? Because I'm gonna be YouTube's aunt. the crazy aunt that's sitting here drinking whiskey and ranting about the government. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Make it canonical. Make it canonical.
You are now the crazy aunt.
I'm YouTube's crazy aunt that's screaming about the government. That works.
I mean, it's not.
Runs in the family. I just threw some heavy shade at my family.
Jesus.
Just for context, everyone, why I went very quiet for all of a sudden, Mama Reef shot's just here fucking glaring at me.
Good damn.
Huh? Alright, I'm gonna mute real quick, everyone.
Done. Okay, so, but not only that, yes, that would make Basoyas Man your uncle. It would. Huh. Oh my god, wait. Oh, I'm very sorry. I am currently, as we explained...
Ooh, the mood of the stream just kinda changed.
What?
Well, I just learned that a family friend I call a family member just died.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
Ooh. You know what? I can't deal with that right now. I don't have the brain power for it. I'm going back to the original topic. I'm going to do the extremely unhealthy thing and bottle it up till later. Oh god. I'll be okay. Sure? I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I gotta keep on with the stream because I'm never gonna do it if I don't. I will probably cry a lot later, but we'll deal with that when that moment comes. Ooh.
You sure?
Yeah. I'll probably stay and party with you after a while through stream and talk and shit.
Okay.
Everyone in stream, don't worry, and everyone that sees this video, don't worry. I will be okay. It's not the first death in my life I've dealt with, and it won't be the last. It just fucking sucks, because this person was a part of my life for my entire life. So, it really, really fucking sucks. But, at least they're not suffering. They had cancer. They had cancer, and they lost. So, at least they're not suffering anymore. That's the way I'm going to choose to look at this. So back to the more spicy mood, the more fuck that bitch, my ex type thing. Let's get back to that mood, everybody. Let's not kill and dampen the stream with sad news today.
Okay.
If I decide to make a video about talking about that or anything, I will do it later, but I don't know if I will. But anyway, my ex. God, my hatred for her is so strong that I can keep myself from crying. God damn. Anyway, my ex caused a lot of issues. She turned who potentially could have been a great friend to try to attack me. And like I said, he apologized for this. So it's all chill. I don't really care. It's water under the bridge, but I don't talk to him because, well, one, I just really don't have a reason to.
Zoe says we love you and Phoenix.
Yeah. That's basically what... yeah. Thank you. Well, I love yous. I love yous. Go to the fridge. I got some fucking, spicy tea in there. Go bring me some. Bring me some spicy tea. Don't mind the fact that it looks extremely clear and smells like sugar water. It's a special kind of sugar water. If anybody knows what I'm referencing, then you know. But my ex
Give me a helmet.
constantly started fights with me over the stupidest shit. Was extremely toxic. And at the end of it, I had waited, I think, about 2 weeks, roughly a 2-week time frame, before I told even my closest friends that were always at my side what had even happened. 2 weeks.
I think the only reason I knew was because I sat right next to you when it happened.
Yeah, you were there when the final fight happened. So, let me explain the final straw, everybody. I had been at the youth center in our town with herpderp here. And this person's car, my ex, had broken down. And now, of course, I was a little bit upset because it's like I was told one thing and then I wasn't informed of anything happening until after. So I was a little upset and a little worried. We had planned to hang out because we hadn't hung out in a little while at that point, because it got to a point in the beginning of the relationship where she had been like, oh yeah, all about attention. You know, much of your attention as you can give me, to basically wanting nothing to do with me whatsoever, which that's really showing her true colors.
Yo,
What?
wait, no way.
What?
I just found a cyan axolotl. Yo.
Pog.
Yo.
Hang on, I'm fighting zombies with a pickaxe. Pulling a technoblade and fighting things with a pickaxe. Oh, but that was
wait.
right at the end.
I found 2. Oh wait, I don't have any. No, wait.
Spawn buckets. Fuck it.
I don't have. No.
Spawn the buckets.
I don't have bucket.
Spawn in the buckets. I'll throw the iron away later. I'll do it on stream so everybody believes me.
Where's it at? Where'd they go? What? Oh. Hang on. I apologize. No one look. Stop looking. No.
But it continued for, I'd say, since July, which is my birthday. That's when I got my money. From then is when everything got worse. This final fight happened at the youth. Well, my ex wasn't at the youth center. She was on phone call with me. Basically, it all boiled down to the fact that I had gotten upset because I didn't know what had happened. Nobody informed me of anything. I wanted to know if she was still able to come down to hang out, and she couldn't. That's whatever. I wanted her to get home safe, and, like, I'm panicking a little bit, okay? Because, like, I'm worried she isn't going to be able to get home in time. She's going to get in trouble, among other things. Which is a pretty fucking reasonable thing to be afraid of. You don't want your significant other or the person you're in a relationship with to be in trouble.
None of you saw anything.
And herpderp here will attest to this, because they were legitimately right next to me as this was going down. As you can hear,
Actually right next.
Genuinely could have heard the worry and fear in my voice.
Oh. Anyway. Yeah.
Well,
it was,
she gets this. She decides she's gonna play like I was screaming at her, and that I was getting angry with her, and like continuing down this line of thought, like that I am the bad guy, and that I'm attacking her because she can't come see me. It's like I was a little upset. Yeah, I was a little upset that I couldn't see my girlfriend at the time. You know, if you're in a relationship with somebody, it's kind of obvious you would want to have time with them if you haven't seen them in a while. And I'll admit it. And I'm not afraid to admit it anymore, you fucking bitch. I am a very clingy individual. I require a lot of attention. And it's not even just like, oh, like you can't have friends or anything. It's like I want your attention. I want your affection.
I want to see your face, I want you to hold my face.
Yes, I would like to have quality time with you. When I basically have no friends because you pushed them all away.
Oh.
Yeah. Got put on blast.
Whenever
Bitch.
they would want to whenever Phoenix would want to hang out with her, she would be like, "What? I don't get to see my friends." But then whenever Phoenix would want to hang out with
I'm not gonna
friends,
lie. I am not even gonna fucking lie. She pulled that line on me once, mind you. She's like, "What? Am I not allowed to hang out with my friends?" I will tell you exactly what I wanted to say. I wanted to look at her and go, "What friends?" Because they sure as hell don't seem to want to hang out with you.
Ooh. Shade thrown. Shade fucking thrown.
Because I never once stopped her from going to hang out with her friends. And I wouldn't do that. I don't see it's right to be able to, like, if you're in a relationship with someone and you don't like their friends, yeah, tell them. And I fucking freely did tell her if I didn't like the people she was hanging out with. But I didn't stop her from hanging out with them. But if she didn't like somebody I was hanging out with, I had to stop talking to them completely. Couldn't see them, couldn't hang out with them, couldn't talk to them at all. Nothing. Had to completely block them from my contact list. They were completely exiled from my life if she did not like them. Or if they posed some kind of threat to her end goal. Now, I will, like I said, there are a lot of red flags up to this point. There were so many red flags up to this point that I should have taken the initiative and backed out of the relationship. But by this point, I was afraid to. Because, I'm not gonna lie, I was genuinely afraid of her. Because I didn't know what she would do. Her family had constantly been threatening me. Yeah, that happened a lot. Her family decided they were gonna fucking threaten me, but I'll tell you what, if one of those motherfuckers shows up at my house, it ain't me that they gotta worry about. Well, I mean it is, but it's not at the same time. I live really close to the police station. I'll call the cops. I ain't gonna put up with the bullshit. And if they start something here,
oh yeah,
this is where my little sister lives. This is where my mother lives. This is their home. Technically, and this is how I view it, because I am an adult, I am a guest. A guest that does chores. I don't live here for free. I do what I can to help out, even though I admit I am pretty lazy a lot of the time. I still do what I can.
You pay rent.
Essentially. I don't have the money, but if I had the money, I would pay rent.
You pay rent and chores. There.
yeah, that. But I don't live here just for free.
Yeah.
So, if you're going to come at me on my mother and sister's property, my mother and sister's home, you're going to meet the wrong kind of person, because I am the last person you want to fuck with when it comes to my family getting involved. And that's a thing that's another thing, and I really feel bad about this part. My ex was very unkind to my little sister, who is 10 years younger than I am. My little sister is 10 years younger than me.
Jesus. Wait, so at the time that... Whoa! I am just now realizing how young she fucking is.
Yes. Little Betty was 8 at the time. I am 19. My little sister is 9.
I've said it before, I'll say it again, fuck that bitch!
But she was less than kind to my sister, and I hated that. And I should have stood up for my sister. And I will call myself a bad older sibling for the fact that I didn't defend my little sister when I was supposed to. But I try to atone for that. Oh, hang on, I've gotten comments. I need to see who's saying what, so I can decide so I can decide how to respond, basically.
Biometric,
who knows?
did I ever tell you how to get an expansion pack 2 and 5? I thought you were talking about your past YouTube partner.
No, not my past YouTube partner. The situation with Black
story.
Star, I might talk about afterwards, and it's a little less aggressive on that situation. It's actually a lot less aggressive on the situation. It's just that was more or less kind of a personal decision for my own personal growth, as well as my growth as a human and a person, and not just as a content creator. But this is my ex-girlfriend. Like I said before, I am sorry I have bronchitis. That's why I sound like
I'm currently consuming Dayquil and
Advil.
So
Dayquil and Advil.
Damn.
But it was horrible. So at the very end, this final fight, which I kind of keep straying away from because I just don't like to remember it because, you know what, I don't like being threatened. I will be the first to say this. I don't like being threatened, and I don't take well to being threatened. Okay?
I also don't take well
I can
to my
fight
friends
if I
being
have
threatened.
to. What I would prefer not to. I would prefer to not get physically violent with anybody. I have, contrary to popular belief, and contrary to my track record, I don't really like physical violence. I have a lot of reasons for that, though. And they're personal, and I just don't want to get into them.
Yeah.
But the bottom line to all of this is the fact that this person had threatened me. Like I said, they've come to me after, this is recent, and apologized for fucking literally everything. They're like, dude, I'm sorry, I got played too. I should have seen through the situation. Kind of some stuff along those lines. And it's like, yeah, it's whatever. It's water under the bridge. You could have continued. They could have continued to be a little asshole and play it off like they meant to do it to try to save face, whatnot. But he sucked up the pride, came to me and apologized, which is admirable, honestly. And I really did appreciate that. That actually meant a lot. But this fight ensued to keep getting worse and keep getting worse and keep getting worse to the point that it transcended just me being in a fight with my ex and this dude now at the youth center because he's threatening me, and at this point it's like, no, fuck this. I'm not being Mr. Nice Guy, as they would say, anymore. I'm pissed off. I'm being threatened for no fucking reason. Because my ex wants to play it off like I just went outright and attacked her when all I'm doing is being worried about her fucking safety. Because I don't trust people. I trust people about as much as I trust myself, and that's not at all. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't trust myself. I have my reasons for that. But I trust people about as far as I can throw them. Except, like, obviously my group that I'm with now. I've finally learned to be able to trust people a little bit more, I guess. But it's still a little hard for me. And that's understandable when you look at my history, my life. But we'll get into that on a different day.
I don't dig.
I dig. Anyway, but continuing on, she pushed this even further. So when I got home that night, I think it was like pretty much June 1st, I believe. Yeah, it was. It was June 1st.
I think it was, yeah.
But June 1st. And I don't mean like December to June 1st. I mean this was like June 1st night. New Year's had already happened and everything. But it continued and continued and continued to the point where she had been trying to get me to break up with her, and I'm like, I'm the type of person that it is a flaw, it is a major flaw, and you really should be careful when you have this mentality, but it's called being loyal to a fault.
Yeah.
No matter how much you hurt me, I will keep trying to come back and fix the problem as if it was my fault that you did that.
Which, worked to her advantage and disadvantage.
Because I do have a limit.
Yep.
And that night the limit had been reached. My final words of the situation were, if you do not want to be in a relationship with me, if you do not want me, you need to leave, because I will not. And she broke up with me. Which, in the moment, hurt. You gotta think. Even though it was toxic, it was still the longest relationship I'd ever been in. It was 1.5 years of my life. And a lot had happened.
Yeah.
So, everything that I had known now had just been taken away. Which is hard. Especially when you're someone who is not very good with change.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I continued and I persevered. I waited 2 weeks before I even told people that we broke up. People had been messaging me because they'd heard rumors, because she started saying a bunch of shit. She immediately started talking shit about me, spreading a bunch of lies, saying I did this, saying I did that. Constantly. And I mean fucking constantly spreading all this bullshit. I waited 2 weeks before I opened my mouth to anybody. And all I said was, yeah, we broke up. And no, I don't want to talk about it. They came to me and asked, are these allegations true? And I said, no, they're not. If you don't believe me, that's fine. You know.
Yeah. Jesus, I think we need a separate, like, dirt chest out back. Good God.
Bayo, I will, probably talk with you about it after stream so I can give you a little bit more context. Because I'm not going to say their name on my live stream, even though we kind of, on herpderp's live the other day, blasted them to shit, basically. Which, if you want to go see that, but, anyway, that's besides the point. But, yeah, it is better asking through there, because I can see my Discord pop up quicker, you know, Discord actually pop up just in my notification feed on my iPad, since, like, having the, so here's the problem with me reading my comments. If I have my stream open on my end, I can't exactly have it open long. I have to, like, pause for a minute after I've gotten a few comments, look at what was commented, and then close the stream again, because my Wi-Fi isn't the greatest. If I keep the stream up, eventually it will crash if I'm streaming to YouTube, and then I have my stream pulled up so I can read comments. It's kind of annoying. But, I deal with it. It's fine. Oh, shit. Hello. Stop! 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 Stop!
Stop!
Stop! Stop! Stop! Okay, there we go.
We have a dirt chest.
It's fucking dirt.
Dirt. Yes.
Oh, what's up? Not much. I don't know. I will, but like I said, I will, talk to you, later on that, Bayo, so that you can have a little bit more, like, specific context as to the, situation. But, anyway. So she had broken up with me and then immediately decided to start talking shit and spreading a bunch of lies. I waited 2 weeks before I told anybody, and even then, it was still another, I say, like, full month before I fully delved into everything I had actually dealt with. And by this point, everybody knew what I dealt with. They knew beforehand anyway. Everybody knew the type of person my ex was. I didn't even have to tell them. But I did because I felt like I was finally ready to talk about it. I felt like I was finally ready to open up and deal with the situation a bit more. Because that's really stressful to do. Ah, yes, Besoyus,
Yeah.
man.
Yes. Besoyus, man.
Sorry, one of the people that I follow on TikTok, who's also subbed to me, popped into the stream and is asking about one of the TikToks. Yeah, it's because Boss Man, one of the people I have on my channel, his name's Boss Man, and there's a reference because it's a Tubbo and Ronbu reference. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of stole it from them because it was funny and I liked it. So all credit goes to Ronbu and Tubbo. You know, if you don't follow them on Twitch.
Do it now.
But Tubbo goes, "Oh, sorry, Boss Man," and he spelt Besoyus Man, and Ronbu goes, "Ah, yes, Besoyus Man."
Ah, yes. Besoyus Man.
But that's the context behind that. But anyway, so it finally got to a boiling point where everybody was done. Everybody had had enough. A lot of people went out and said shit to her. And I mean a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, I do not under normal circumstances, condone people attacking anyone. And this one, I don't condone them attacking, but, you know, they also had their fair share of shit they dealt with from my ex. So, saying it's one of those things. It should be your saying. It's one of those things, I think. Yeah, fucking, it should be my saying. Just constantly, out of nowhere. For me, just, yes, Pasoyas, man.
Pasoyas, man.
But, like, I mean, the problem is she pissed off a lot of people. Like, I can't condone their actions,
the wrong people as well.
but I'm not going to stop them either, because they have the right to be pissed off and react to it however they see fit. That is just how it goes. You know?
So, bitch, if you're watching, I put you on blast because I could. Continuing.
And it just kept furthering and furthering and furthering. And the problem is, she cannot be self-reliant. I admit, I have problems with being self-reliant because of a lot of the issues that I have, mental and physical-wise, but I still fucking try my goddamn hardest to be self-reliant. Even to my own, like, physical and mental, like, dismay, meaning, like, sometimes it's to the point that it's damaging to me to try how hard I try to be self-reliant. Because when you have certain issues, it makes it, and they're a certain, like, level of bad, so to speak, and it's not like they're bad, but it's just like they're at a certain level. It makes it very hard to do normal things, like process properly, you know, be able to think things through in the same way that you're supposed to be able to. Just certain things like that. Very small, minor things that to other people that they take for granted are very big to me because it's very hard for me to do them. Like, I have issues with reading. I have issues with processing what people are telling me. I have issues with understanding direction given.
ADHD.
Among other things. ADHD, ADD, whatever you want to call it. Fucking...
Dave.
God. Fucking damn it, Dave. But, you know, there's just a lot of issues. And it's whatever. I don't fucking sit there and let it hold me down or hold it as like a crutch to stop me from living my fucking life. But my ex could not be self-reliant whatsoever. She had no situational awareness. And
she still doesn't.
Yeah. And she
anyway
is extremely manipulative. Your internet connection action like rotten milk. Nah, that's probably not your Wi-Fi connection. That's probably just my stream. Not even gonna lie, Chief. Your JoJo video? Alright, bet. I'm gonna have to look at that. Pardon me just dying right here. That's not very healthy.
Bro, you're about to throw my body into another fucking convulsing, like, body-destroying,
coughing
fit. I've had like 7 of those today, 2 of which resulted in my gag reflex causing me to vomit. I hated every fucking second of it.
But don't worry, guys. Anybody, you know, they're like that's having issues with the stream, it will be uploaded obviously after I'm done streaming, and it should have some better quality after it gets uploaded and it's processed and everything. Should. There's no telling that it will. But you'll at least be able to hear what I'm saying without it, like, taking 7 years to buffer and then missing, like, 5 minutes of the video, or 5 minutes of the stream.
Damn, calling out your stream like that. Shit.
Calling out my Wi-Fi like that, like, fuck AT&T, man, it sucks, bro.
Shit. Don't say their name, they get mad.
They jack up the prices and they slow down your Wi-Fi.
Yay.
To try to get you to pay more money. But that's not what this video is about, so we're not going to go down that topic. But,
Yay.
It's just a lot of things, honestly, in the end. It was so many red flags I should have noticed. She was, like, constantly trying to come in between me and Boss Man, going behind my back, talking shit about me behind my back, whilst we were still dating. That's a thing that happened a lot. She would constantly behind my back talk shit to people about me, try to get them to stop being friends with me, try to get me to stop being friends with them once they like, once she realized that wouldn't work, once she realized that she couldn't get them to leave me, she'd try to get me to leave them. Like, a lot
Yeah.
of shit like that. Ah, yes, lag on this stream. But, and it continued for the full, basically, year and a half, because that stuff was happening before, like, it really got too bad. She had been doing that pretty much from the start. Which, you know, it burns, yeah, I won't lie, because, you know, you put a lot of effort into something just to find out that it was for nothing.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It really does.
Alright, hey, what we're gonna do here, if you're wanting to help me out, is I'm just mining up the stone. Here's a couple stone pickaxes, if you want to help out. So I can refill
Okay,
it
one
with
sec.
dirt.
This fucking one patch is, like, annoying the fuck out of me.
That's fair. I'll pick up these pickaxes.
I got a couple of iron ones on me, so I'll be good. At least for now.
Alright. But, it was a lot of things like this. Just constant beratement, getting screamed at, a lot of fighting, a lot of just toxicity. And it sucked. I mean, it really fucking sucked. Because I tried my hardest to, like, change myself into what she wanted. And I don't know why I even did that. Because, you know what? You should never change yourself for fucking anybody. If they can't accept you for who you are...
What she wanted was a robot.
Yeah. If the person you're with can't accept you for who you are, then fuck them. They are not worth your fucking time. I ended up almost quitting YouTube, almost completely quitting TikTok, which I basically have done anyway, because TikTok got to the point where it's like, yeah,
but for a different reason.
Yeah, for a different reason. But it's just like, it's not fun anymore, so like, I don't care. I might make an occasional video now and again if someone, like, because I'm going to be doing a stitch to a video that herpderp made, so I can talk more shit on there. Really, like I said earlier, not talking shit per se, but spreading facts.
Speaking truths.
Speaking truths, spreading facts.
What?
Oh my god! I love my comments.
Say it.
Your ex is as good as a wooden hoe in this game. You dodged a bullet.
Damn.
Facts. Straight facts.
You use it, then it breaks, and you're done with it.
Robots can be programmed to fit needs. People can be manipulated by the deception of false beliefs. This is truth. This is truth.
This is truth. This is an unfortunate truth.
But we are no longer their puppet. I am no longer her puppet. I will not fall to her fucking needs and bend to her every whim. If something did not go her way, it was the end of the fucking world, and it turned into a massive fight. And by the end of the relationship, even my fucking family didn't like her. That says something. If your family doesn't like the person you're with, you should probably take note of that, and probably not be with that person, because if you, like, okay, let me get some context. Let me rephrase it a little bit, because sometimes, you know, families kind of suck.
Yeah.
If you are having issues with the person and you don't like them, and your family also doesn't like them, you should probably take that as a hint that they're not the greatest person in the world, that you probably should, you know, not date them. But, you know, I'll leave that for all of you to decide. That's obviously your decision.
It
But
could be just because of, you know, caution and whatever, yada yada yada. Ow!
But as fate would have it, I am no
spitter.
longer dating this piece of shit. I don't have to deal with her toxicity or her manipulation anymore. I don't have to deal with her constantly trying to go behind my back and spread fucking lies. I don't have to worry about her hurting me anymore. Because I'm not afraid of her anymore. At one point in time, I was very afraid of her. I won't lie. I was fucking terrified of her. Because of all the shit that I had to deal with. But in the end, I persevered. And I'm here. And I honestly gotta thank you for a couple of things. She taught me how to see through manipulation.
Damn it, can the fire go out, please? Fuck.
She taught me how to say no and how to tell people to fuck off.
Yeah.
She taught me that I can be cold when I need to be. And for these things, I thank her. Because I could not do them before. I could not be that cold-hearted. I could not be the person that I needed to be able to defend myself. Someone's attacking me physically, I'm able to defend myself perfectly fine, but when someone's getting in my head, you know, I'm not very strong against that. But because of this, because of the shit that I went through...
Weak to psychic damage.
Yeah, weak to psychic damage. But because of what I went through, I now know what to expect. I now know what to look for if I see it happening. Then I can now fight back. And I do have to give her a little bit of props, because she really did get one over on me. I do not respect her in any way, and I do not care for her in any way. But you know, you gotta give certain kinds of respect where it's due. She was very smart in how she played me. Up until the end. And I think more or less it's just because she got bored. Because I didn't have any money anymore, and I wasn't any fun. She is what the term would be known as a gold digger.
Yes. As Zoe said earlier
individual,
in the comments on my stream.
As a gold digger is a manipulative individual that is only with you because of the money you have in your pocket or the things that you can get them. They only care for you for your worth, not your worth, your wealth. Your wealth is to them is the only thing you're worth. And you know what? There were some things that were said earlier by herpderp on a TikTok that are very true. She can't stand up for herself in any way, shape, and or form. If she starts a fight, what she would do with people a lot, and I will tell you, I got tired of it, because I got tired of having to come in and defend her when she's sitting here running her mouth when she shouldn't.
Exactly.
herpderp is on Twitch. Twitch.tv/herpderp420.
Yeah. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
Subscribe to Technoblade, everyone. Quick, subscribe to Technoblade. I'm gonna die in like 3 hours.
With my Respiration 3 helmet. But, anyway. But, for real. She did really fucking get one over on me. And I am angry at myself that I fell for it. But, 'tis in the past, and I am no longer her puppet. I will no longer do the things that she wants to do. I got tired of defending her for fights she would start, which she didn't have any right or need to start. Like, she started a fight with one of my friends named Brittany. I'll be straight up. Brittany is an individual that probably should chill out a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. But at the same time, she's also the individual that you give her the chance and she will just straight up beat your ass. And she won't fucking care the fuck about it. Started a fight with her once. Now, I did kind of give Britt some attitude that I shouldn't have. And, you know, it caused a few issues. But,
yeah.
You know, it's about the time, you know, the timing and everything. I've talked with this person since then, and my friend, they've been my friend for a long time. And it's fine. It's just water under the bridge. It was understood why it was said and why everything happened. But it was just a lot of stuff like that. Constantly just picking fights with people, can't defend herself. Whenever she would be at a kind of like a job or anything, she would complain to me constantly that, oh, they treat her like shit, and da-da-da-da-da-da. I'll tell you what. I got to the point where I decided to investigate because I wanted to know if it was true or not. And I came in one day when she was working at a specific job in town, a place that serves deli that our good friend on your stream Zoe works at now. You know where I'm talking about, herpderp.
Yes, I know.
And I decided to kind of just come in one day and just watch. Just watch. I didn't even tell her I was there. She never saw me. And I just watched. The things she told me versus the things she did were two different things. Because she told me that everybody was treating her like shit. And that they wouldn't let her do what she needed to do. But in reality, it was the exact opposite. They were just trying to get their job done. She was acting like she knew everything. And it was fucking stupid.
I kind of want to turn this trench area into a pond for axolotls.
It'll be big? Okay. Is this right here?
Yes, this.
Alright, well then let's,
Much room.
Let's just do this so that we can have, like, the base height, and we can do a bunch of terraforming later since we got all the fucking dirt we have.
Yes.
This is gonna be a big project, because what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to go down here and dig, or build a thing one layer below this. No, we're just gonna have to build one layer, build one layer straight across, and then get the water in it, and then dig the blocks underneath, and it'll be fine.
Okay.
Which is a good project to continue on with the stream. But that's basically the gist of everything with that, everybody. So now that we're done talking about all the bullshit and the drama, and I'm going to continue to ignore the sad shit that's running through my head right now, because I don't have the ability at the moment to process pain. In a way, I should say... Yeah. I don't have the ability to process pain the way I probably should. That's not a good thing, but it's whatever. So we're gonna continue with the stream and play some Minecraft and try to be happy.
Try to be hippie.
And then after stream, I'll probably break down and cry and feel emotions. Because that's just the way I choose to do things right now. So our project now is to build an axolotl pond, eh? I don't know why I turned fucking British all of a sudden when I said axolotl.
Axolotl pond.
It's axolotl pond, it is.
It is.
Oh yeah, I did say I would talk about the situation with Black Star. Okay, thank you for the reminder, Maya. That's some more tea to be spilled.
Oh yes.
So the situation behind that. Hang on, I'm gonna come back with more dirt.
Yes.
The situation behind that. If you hear someone talking in the background, that was little Betty.
Little Betty.
Little Betty. She's going to plug her tablet in, and she forgot her charger in another room.
Yeah. Oh no. Dirt is outside.
I am put in cobble, and I know it's going to make you angry, but like.
Wait, no. Why? Why you do that though? No. This is plant's chest. No. Organization.
Time and evil on earth. Shit. That's why. Dirt.
No. That is not for dirt. Why must you anger me so?
Because it's funny.
Dirt chest is outside.
Bug it. If you want your chair back, you can take the chair back. We're gonna kill your chair.
Fix.
But, yes, the Black Star story, though. I'm sorry. I completely got sidetracked and looked at my comments and then remembered.
Yes.
So, basically, this isn't like a situation that is like as quick as my ex, like talking about with my ex, because that was a year and a half. It's pretty easy to tell because it's not. I mean, it's a good portion of your life. A year and a half is a lot can happen in that time frame. But at the same time, it's not as like extremely drastic as say 6 years, 6-7 years. of your life.
Should.
So, this goes back quite a while. So, there had been a lot that had gone down between me and Black Star in the past. A lot of fights and shit, which made our friendship kind of like basically really rocky and not there for a good while because of the ex before the one that I just spoke about. There's a lot of toxicity I've dealt with in my life because I'm very blind and very dumb, very, very dumb.
Don't worry, we know you dumb. Come and sleep.
Okay. Hang on, I'm finishing. I'm making your pond real quick.
Ah.
But oh god, I'm sorry. I'm just like I'm trying to focus on building a pond. What? Yeah, no, I'm fixing that. Hey, do me a favor real quick and check my stream because my iPad is like almost dead, so I can't keep checking on it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Your stream's still up?
Okay, I'm just making sure because like my iPad,
Yep.
once it starts dying, it loses all ability to function properly. Apple products.
Come
Oh,
sleep.
you want to use the Wi-Fi? No, too bad.
Wait, you do the film without me. Ah.
I'm just doing it because I know how to do it very quickly.
Yes.
There we go, and then we'll just dig, but we'll dig the rest out later. So let's go sleep.
Yes.
But so this started out with a lot of situations. In the beginning, me and my first friendship was pretty good. It was really good actually. As good as it could be, you know. It's just things proceeded to become a little bit less great over time because one, I moved out of the area that he lived in, so contact to Black Star kind of dropped down a lot. Started to not talk to him as much. I also started noticing a few things that I was getting like very tired of, like a lot of similar stuff that we would deal with my ex, with the like, you know, if things didn't go his way, it was a fight, or not really so a fight. He'd basically kind of throw the equivalent of a temper tantrum, and then that was something. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I really just didn't appreciate that. I was just like, okay, well, I get you're upset, but there's no need to act like a child. But whatever, you know. I'm dying. Ah.
Ah.
But hang on, I'm gonna do this up here so that we can actually have a way to. Actually, no, I won't. Because we don't need this. We can just swim. I forgot.
Yes, swim this thing. Yes.
But it was a lot of situations with like basically just things didn't go his way. It led to him throwing a fit, or just getting angry. Which I mean, yeah, I can understand getting angry if something doesn't go your way, but there's no need to act like a 2-year-old. But it's whatever. It's fine. I ignored that for the longest time. He is not the type of individual that is really good with sharing friends. If he's got one friend at a time he's talking to or hanging out with, he's really chill. But if there's multiple people, he kind of tends to turn into an asshole towards everybody, and things have to be done his way or the highway.
Or no way.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, I don't appreciate that much. I'm gonna be honest, I'm an individual that believes compromise is everything. Yes, I would like things to be done a specific way, but I understand that not, I don't rule the fucking world. Sometimes shit gets done that I don't like, and I have to just deal with that. It's kind of a natural part of life. Shit just doesn't always go your way. That's something I was very accepting of, and I understand very much. I was okay with that. He was not an individual that could handle that. Like, I don't want to sit here and talk shit, say he's a bad guy or anything like that. He's not a bad guy. He's a very good dad and everything. It's just, after a while, he started becoming very self-centered and very egotistical. I'm just gonna come out with the facts. He became, and I feel very controlling of the situation. He just, everything had to be his way, and I got super tired of it. So when I brought some friends over to stay, that, mind you, he invited us all to stay this weekend. It was a weekend that started a lot of this. In the end, that's kind of pushed me away as the final straw. It proceeded to just continue along the lines of him starting a fight. I got upset, tried to walk away. He wouldn't accept that. I mean, and then there was a whole situation with him turning off the Wi-Fi that we had access to, and then proceeding to deny it. Let's do this way a little bit.
Saying it was chewed cords. Of course,
chewed cords, but if it was the chewed cords, then why was the Wi-Fi? Why was the Wi-Fi, just magically only going out, like not working when he went to bed? When he was awake, the Wi-Fi worked perfectly fine, and we never had an issue with it. But the moment he would go to bed, that's when the Wi-Fi would just kind of just not work all of a sudden, To give context, he had told me he had an app where he could shut the Wi-Fi off. Then proceeded, when he got called out on this, to deny it later on.
Saying that he could change the password, but he could only do it a couple of times.
And then he couldn't turn the Wi-Fi off. But I know that's a lie, because he has the same Wi-Fi I do, and my mother has the same app. So, you're gonna have to lie to some other people, bud. And it kind of just built up to the point of, like, if he couldn't be honest about that, what can he be honest about? What is he going to tell the truth about? It kind of got to a point where it's like, I've been thinking for a while that he's just not the greatest individual anymore. I don't know what happened. I don't know why he changed. He's still a good dad. He still cares, and a good husband. He cares after his wife, and he cares after his kid, as one should. They should care after their children. Yeah. But he was not a good friend. And that's just kind of what it boiled down to. It's, it's like, as a person, he's a good person. He's just not a great friend. And so, as personal growth for my channel, and for myself, I decided, you know what, I can't associate with him anymore. I wish him the best. I wish him luck. But my journey does not encompass him, and his journey does not encompass me any longer. This is where we part ways, and things are to be different. And it's fine. It really is, honestly, that simple. There's no other hidden beef behind it. There's no more, like, drama. I mean, it's one of the situations that's, if I were to go into every detail of, like, how I knew him and who he was, like, memories and shit, it would be a longer story, but, like, baseline of it is, I didn't want to be friends with him. But that's not to say he doesn't make good content. He still makes good content.
Yeah.
He's still a human being. It's just his personality and mine don't exactly mesh anymore. And it just, it's that simple. I just chose that it was time for me to step away and figure out my own path. So that's what I'm doing. I wish him the best. And if he wishes to continue to watch my channel, I won't stop him. That's up to him. Because who knows, maybe someday I decide I go back and watch his channel.
Who knows?
Who knows? But as of right now, no. As of right now, I'm taking a break from anything that has to do with him. Because, yeah, that's just what I gotta do. And it's nice to know you can have some personal growth. You know, it's nice to know that you can just like be able to be free to.
He's a family man. He's a family man, not a friendly man. Yes.
Yeah. He is a family man, not a friendly man, and that happens a lot when people have kids. They kind of worry less about being friends with somebody, more about being a parent. And as much as I can be a little kid at times, which is a lot of the time, and I'll be honest about that, I'm still not a little kid. And I expect to be treated like an adult.
Jesus. Fucking
at least to some extent. Like, you don't need to talk to me like I'm stupid, basically, is what I'm saying. You don't need to talk to me like I don't know what I'm talking about, and that I can't do anything for myself. Which, I mean, sort of true, but still, besides the point. You don't need to treat me like that's how it is.
Yeah.
I can do certain things for myself, just not a lot. But I became more of a dad, and that's not what I wanted. I wanted a friend. And like I said, my final word on the situation is I wish him luck and good fortune. Because he's got another kid on the way. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I wasn't around long enough to find out. But I know he does have a little girl now. And he's got a wife. He's got an apartment. He's got a YouTube channel that's growing. And he's found his little place in the world. And you know what? That's fine. But Blackstar, if you ever do see this video, no hard feelings. I wish you well. But my path does not follow yours, because it doesn't follow anyone's. I have to lead my own path. And as much as it saddens you to say it, and I will say it only saddens you, because I've come to terms with these things, my path does not involve you anymore. So, au revoir, my old friend. May we meet again in the future, and things be different.
Yep.
And that is that entirely put to rest. I put it out here. There is no hidden drama. There is no hidden agenda. That is the facts. Very simple. Very peaceful. And that's how I prefer things to be done. Because I don't like drama. I talked about the situation with my ex because it has been something that's bugging me for a while, and I finally felt like now was the time to say everything, because I felt like I finally had time enough to reflect on my actions and her actions. Can you stop sucking dick on my stream? We talked about this a couple of streams.
There's a difference.
But in all seriousness, no. But in all seriousness, I don't wish anyone any harm. Well, I don't wish most people any harm.
Most people.
If you haven't done anything to wrong me, I have nothing against you. So, yeah. Alright, so. And even though, you know, we've kind of had a little bit of beef recently, which is another part of the decision, but it wasn't the main thing behind it. I'm going to ignore that. Everyone, if you haven't already, even though this is going to be the final association I give with his channel. His channel is Zero Star Gaming on YouTube. Go check him out.
He's Axel. Wait, I forgot we have to name them first. Shoot.
Yes. Pick them up real quick so we can name them. But, like I said, everyone, go check him out, Zero Star Gaming, on YouTube. When this is a full video and edited and everything, I will link his channel down in the description if you would like to view it that way. That will be done later. Like I said, after this is a fully released video. And that is the final bit of association I will do with, well, at least for now. Because who knows what the future entails.
Dang
Things
it,
change.
it's taking source blocks. I need to pick them up. It's fine. I just need to pick them up.
It is so hard to pick up these fuckers on Bedrock. Like, what the hell? Why do we have to deal with that being so ridiculously hard that... like, fuck. I'm dying, don't mind me. Although I do have a few plans. for the pond. Come creep when you're done.
Yeah.
But
You turn off fancy textures and lighting. Concrete looks really weird. Cool.
It does.
I like it.
Yep.
Reap, how did you meet? Like, I know it was school, but I forget specifically when from biometric.
How did I meet who? I'm sorry, my brain is like, how did me and Bayo meet? Or hey, reread that comment?
Unclear. Biometric says, Reap, how did we meet?
Oh yes, okay. We met through school. I think we had a couple classes together, and we talked a bit and hung out at the time. And I told you I had a YouTube channel. And we just kind of like every now and again popped up and talked a little bit. That's basically how me and you met, Bayo. Honestly, I'm surprised I remembered that because like my memory is very, very bad. That was like years ago, like at this point. But you know, I still remember it. I don't know. I had some good times in middle school. Alright, but like I said, I have a few plans. I got a goddamn plan. Anyway, sorry, that's a fucking movie reference right there. If nobody got that reference, it's fine. I completely understand. It's a B movie, but it was the best B movie I ever watched. B movie meaning like it wasn't like super serious or anything like that.
Don't you fucking dare.
Huh?
You made the noise, don't you fucking dare.
Hang on, what is that? Huh. Well, so. But anyway, so I said, I have some plans for
Yes, some plans.
the lake. See, I have a few blocks I would like to use, but I don't want to remove those because I like those trees. I like having the little crimson trees up front. I find that little really nice. I'm gonna make a little nether area.
Yeah. God, why can't my body decide whether or not it was a sneeze or not?
A schna.
Pain.
Pain without love. You're streaming on Twitch. I gotta remember this. I can't do these things when you're on Twitch. Stop shooting me. Damn you.
Time is it? Fuck. I have to go to work at 6 tomorrow. If I even decide to go into work.
I don't know, because you don't sound the greatest.
I really don't.
I probably should be telling you to go to sleep and do the adult thing, but like at the same time.
Biometric says all I remember is teaching languages, but I'm not a teacher.
Yeah. I remember that was a thing for a while. We were trying to learn languages. I don't remember. I think I was trying to learn Irish for the longest time, which is Celtic, I believe. I don't want to learn Celtic anymore. I want to learn fucking German. Deutschland.
Krankenwagen.
Krankenwagen and Krankenhaus, which just literally translate to ambulance and hospital.
Jesus. Are you gonna want to continue the stream afterwards about talking? Because I'm probably gonna hop off here soon.
Honestly, I want to just finish up a couple things with the lake, and then I'm probably gonna quit stream. So if you'll just stay on whilst I do that, because I want you to see them anyway.
Yes, yes.
Because we've been streaming for a good bit. We started streaming at 7, it is now 9.
It's a good 2-hour stream.
Roughly, at that time frame.
Roughly by that time frame. And I have a job. I am dolt. Yes, I am dolt. And I'm also currently dying, and my body is attempting to save itself. So, you know. Like
Honestly,
you
with
do.
the work situation, I would wait to see how you feel in the morning. Oh, I'll have to fix the water. I see what you meant now.
Did it do it again?
It's a little broken, but it's fixable. I know how to fix it.
Yes.
One does not simply just do. One simply just is.
Yes. Alright, now we need name tags.
Oh, I got a few comments.
Hello, Data Extreme YT.
Okay,
What are the plans, he says? Well, one of them is obviously lighting them up. She, sorry, I don't mean to.
I am dead.
Biometric.
Death has taken me.
Hmm.
Bounce.
Ow, I got bonked.
Bonked. Haboosh.
Haboosh. I am pretty good at Extreme YT. How are you?
Very good, very nice, very nice, very nice, very good. Having a good fun time.
Having a good fun time.
Alright, at a later date, I'll probably do this part off stream. I'm gonna basically just fill all this up in here with dirt or sand.
Seaweed.
And then put seaweed and maybe some more fish in it. I'm gonna do all that off stream because it's a lot
It'll
of just...
kill all the fish.
Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of, like, me trying to explore out really, really far, find animals to bring back into this. And just, like, the lake itself is built. I have it lit up the way I want. If you'll come look at it.
Wait, will they attack pufferfish?
Yeah, fuck, I realized. The axolotls will attack all the fish. Shit. They won't attack certain animals. Like, I don't think they attack turtles.
They don't attack turtles or dolphins or us. That's it.
Violent little fuckers.
Ooh. I don't think axolotls in real life are actually that violent.
No, I don't think they are. They might be.
They just eat worms.
They might be, I don't know. Although I find it funny that they're that violent in real life, or in Minecraft, I mean.
Yeah.
But basically, actually, I'll probably just find a bunch more axolotls, try to get a bunch of axolotls for this.
We have 4 axolotls so far.
Yep.
Do we want to try? Do we want to try and get the god?
We could.
We could.
Breeding time, everybody. I need to get coral blocks. That's what I need to get. So I can put down in here as well. But I will do all of that either, like, I will do all the changing of, like, the bottom and everything, like, to dirt or sand off stream, because it's a lot of mining. It's a lot of just placing blocks. It's mindless. It's mindless. It's mindless, no brain work that I really just don't feel like putting on the stream. That's fair.
Of caves around, by the way.
Yeah, I think I want to. Sorry, that was a weird hiccup.
You're good.
But I think I want to turn this into like a proper mine, and so build a little mine shack here. But we'll deal with that later because that's gonna take more resources.
Yeah.
We're slowly building up
Yeah.
our world. Eventually, we'll have more than just that house. We'll have a farm because I'm going to expand on this farm over here, and this is going to be a big animal farm. That's why I just cleared all this land for everyone who didn't know, because I didn't actually tell. That's what all this is for. This is just going to be a big animal farm. Where you see these two wool blocks, which actually they're not lined up, which now aggravates me. This is the entrance. This is going to be the entrance between these two.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
everyone, if you enjoyed me spilling the tea and what we've done on here on stream, and you want to catch more of this stuff, I guess we're shut off. But if you want to see more content like this of us just kind of talking and playing Minecraft, because that's what we do. This is about, like, I think technically episode 5 in our survival series that we've been doing. And it's not really a survival series, like, per se. It's just we're coming on here and just dicking around and doing whatever. Fucking getting to the Ender Dragon, that's gonna be fun. We're gonna have to stream that whole fight.
Yep.
I'm gonna be really embarrassed if it takes over an hour to kill it.
Hello.
But I'm gonna go out here and do my outro and everything. So,
Alright.
right here's perfect spot. Everyone, if you did enjoy this live stream or video, or VOD, I should say, if you've watched it back after it's been uploaded, please let me know. Now, you'll have to do that because the comments of the live don't save in the way that, yes, you know what I mean. When it's uploaded and everything, comment down below if you enjoyed it. What was your favorite part? Me being spicy? Me not being spicy? And then spicy again? Who knows? If you want to see more stupid, weird content like this from me and herpderp, you will definitely see that in the future if you subscribe. If you don't want to see that, tough, because that's what I'm going to do. I do this for me. I do this to have fun. I don't go out here to please anybody but myself. And I had to say it that way because the original word I was going to use is pleasure, and that sentence doesn't sound exactly the right way when you say it back like that.
Jesus.
But yes, please go check out fucking herpderp on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/herpderp420, or just go on the Twitch app and look up herpderp420. Usually they stream a lot of different games. They'll stream stuff like Outlast, but they typically, when we're streaming, it's either GTA or Minecraft. And we did do a forest stream the other day, which I want to get back on and do more of. That was fun.
Yes.
So, forest stream coming at you in the future. If I can get them to download Cold War stream coming at you in the future. And as always, I will catch. I will eat your face. Gonna eat your face. It's gonna be mine.
No,
die!
Run! I have to run away! Ah! No, I am safe.
Death!
No, I'm not. I've been
I just
bonked.
shoveled you to death.
Ah.
But as I was saying, everyone, if you enjoyed this, please let me know down in the comment section below or by clicking that like button. And as always, I will catch all of you beautiful, wonderful, lovely people on the flip side.